it's 5:14, just to give you an understanding. And the story imeanza tu. So without a doubt, I will let you know that this CTA will not end today. DNA will need to come back and continue it. Whatever questions that you have for him, yani, throw them in. He will read them while this thing goes live, and he'll be back to answer them. But tulikuwa wapi hata kwa hii story?
Bro, tumeanza sijui tumepotea wapi tukaongea story ya society vile imebreak. Na nini? Unajua watu wakizeeka wanaanza kusema the world is ending.
Behind the scenes conversations, Daud say, are so rich, we end up kwenda hivi. Anyway, you started doing these shows. Uko na 3 shows. I don't know,
Mombasa, Malindi, Nairobi. Na show ya Nairobi, Bazenga kwa hapo na First Lady. So say of course pombe yangu imespin, imeenda out of control. So I get to it's just drinking. You wake in the morning, trakunywa, swim a little bit, fool around. Then we have shows in the evening. Next day, Evo, tunaendelea.
You're not thinking of collabos? You're not thinking of, let's do another jam together?
I want to, but this song is too big. I recorded a song called Frodo. It was very nice, but Banjuka was too big. I tried dropping music for like 6-7 months. There was no hope. Nobody wanted to. Tutaki. Ationi, wacha tukule hii kwanza. So the song was too big.
Okay.
Too big. There was nothing I could do, nothing anybody could do. Kwa hivyo sayo ni kukula mashow, tunaendelea. So I do this show in Mombasa, I do this show in Malindi. On the way from Malindi to Nairobi, bro, I'm seriously boozed. Seriously boozed. Na tunaenda show ya Mzai. Sawa. Bro, I was wiped out. We got to Nairobi. I was like blacked out, like done. Like tunashuka kwa ndege, msee ananibeba, like tuende. But me, I'm a champ. A few more drinks will kick you back into action.
Yeah.
Achane na pombe, guys. I'm one of the lucky few who got away. So be careful. These things are see jokes.
So to wake you up now, they give you another drink.
So like now, like I wake up, I'll just knock a few more drinks, then we go and do the show. But tumeenda hii show ya Nyayo Stadium, and then now we meet DJ Josh. So Josh is part of the whole mix. But sasa ni hizo story nasema za, I don't know you, you don't know me. Trust. Why do you want me to trust you? Mbona wewe usini trust? Tell you what, since it's about trust, how's about we say it's 20 shows, pay me the whole amount up front? They wouldn't do it. They want to pay me show by show. But hao wanataka mimi ni wa trust. So tuko hapa, tuko kwa hii story ya show ya Nyayo Stadium. And the show is up. So these guys are meant to pay us for the show. I think Clemo may delegate or something. Because Clemo never ever played with our money. But we're dealing with Josh. So tuko hapo, ni time ya kuperform, naanza kuambiwa stories za, hey, you perform then we pay you. Sema zi, hakuna kitu kama hiyo. Hii ni kama sabuni. Ukishafungua, weke kwa maji. Hiyo imeisha. So, pay fast. We start going back and forth. Now, at this time, we're starting to have small issues kidogo with the label because kitu kama hiyo sasa mimi nimekasirika nasema, why are we doing this show without being paid fast? Why? Why on earth would we do this show without being paid fast? Do you know this homie? Ama is your homie?
You are the venue already. Like, it's not like you're here to do what? And
then the stories are, security, kutoa dosa. I say, no, si tuko poa. Sijali security. Don't worry about me. Thank you so much for being concerned about my security. Haina kesi. We to pay 100 G's yetu, si tutadili na security yetu. But then the label starts siding with this guy. And then the issue is where Dio umekunywa wewe. Dio drunk bana. We relax tupige kazi. Sema tuwezi relax tupige kazi. These guys, I'm not saying they're bad people, but we don't know them. Let's get our money. So back and forth. For me, I still, and I now, when I look at it, even in hindsight, it's the best policy. Get your money, man. Get do yako. Kwa hivyo tunaendelea, tuna hizo mashughuli, tunapiga mashow. My drinking, of course, is getting worse.
So were you paid that before that show?
No. And I was not happy about that. Okay. We were paid eventually, but I had to, like, I let them know, those guys, I told them, like, guys, if you guys fumble with this, you won't see me.
Were you paid that same day?
were we paid the same day? I think, I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure. But then now, saa unacheki mimi na Mutas na Steve sasa hapo imekuwa kidogo. I said, it's whatever, man. You guys now. Since mmesema mimi ni mlevi, and that's why I'm bringing chaos, as opposed to siding with me, and we are supposed to be a team, you guys do you, haina mambo. Kwa hivyo, hizo tu ndio, like, it's always this just going back and forth, trying to make money, but money is coming that none of us have ever experienced. All these people are more clever than us. All these people are more experienced than us. I'm just trying to protect us, but internally, we have different perspectives.
Okay.
So, it's whatever. But we are still booking more and more shows. I'm starting to travel more. Nikaanza kuingia. I did my first show in Tanzania. It was called Miss Changombe. That was AY who organized that show. Shout to AY. Then after
How
that...
was the show, first of all, with Kibaki?
Hey, bro.
Did you get to talk to the man?
Nyayo Stadium, ili shut down. Nyayo Stadium was full. Wall to wall to wall to wall to wall. Ni kama game ya Man City ama kitu kama hiyo. Whichever the biggest team is. Man. Bro, Kibaki alitokea mazee. Akafanya wase ile kitu, akawave nini, alafu MC akaniambia fanya ile kitu, my nigga. So mi nimeorganize suti ikuja, I've changed out of my t-shirt. Nimevaa suti mazee. Bro, nimevaa suti ya grey baridi, tie ya pink, let's go. Na shades za kuficha blanda. Mazee, we tore the house down. I don't know who has those videos, bro. It was insane. Mpaka mzae alisimama, akanifanya ile, I see you. I see you. I never got to meet him, unfortunately. I met his kids in the course of the campaign. Akina Jimmy, I met Judy. But I never got to meet him, unfortunately. And he was my favorite president.
He's a lot of Kenyans' favorite president.
He understood money, I feel like.
Definitely.
How do I say it without any?
Sema ukweli, he understood how to build an economy.
Yani, unajua shida ya ido ya gava ni nini? Wase wana administrate do hawajaitolea jasho. Money you haven't earned, you'll spoil, you'll mess around. If you give someone your car, someone who doesn't own a car, there's a very high likelihood unarudishiwa gari ikiwa na mastori. But somebody who has his own car, who knows the pain of buying a car, servicing a car, that guy is more cautious. So I feel like government expenditure is the same way. It's a pot of money, and guys who haven't earned this money saying, how do we disburse this money? And that's why, for every 10 shillings that's collected, how much of it goes into infrastructure and development? 1 shilling 50 cents in Kenya. It's India, 15%. It's insane. Our wage bill it's literally insane. And because everything comes from the top, even in music, you can't expect that guys will pay the right way. MCSK wana collect 100 bob, alafu wana disburse ngapi?
Those are the crazy
Maybe 10
ones.
bob, 20 bob. So you spend 100 bob to collect 20 bob. It's ridiculous. So Kibaki was the man, I think he was the man in the master plan na mtambua sana. I have a much respect for what he did for Kenya. Maybe in hindsight, we'll have better opinions of some of the other presidents.
Let me ask you, was that your last gig then from this campaign?
No. Hey, tuliendelea. That was the main one, but bado tuliendelea na campaign. Siasa ikaisha, Wakenya wakapigana, mabilionea wakarudi kwao, ikakuja post-election violence peace campaign, DNA in the building, turudi kwa barabara, telling guys msipigane, went to Mombasa with DNG, shout to Davey, my negro. Hey, tulipiga lap mazi. So the shows just kept going. But my lifestyle was getting worse and worse because my boozing was heavy, man. It was too heavy. Sasa ilifika mahali wezi kabila tei. So hata place yenye tei nachoma picha, I had found out, I had crafted ingenious ways of carrying liquor. I used to have liquor in Ribena packs.
What?
Bro, Ribena pack, hapo kidogo tu ni Ribena, the rest ni Vodowski. To the top. Maze uko na kablister pack, bro, unanyonya wasana na maze kijana mzuri, uko nakumatu wapi? Bro, uko maji 24. 24. It was a problem, man.
What? No, that's alcoholism.
Hey, what? Bro, it became a real problem. I started having real problems. Real problems because of the booze.
Like what kind of problems now?
The first time I felt like I messed up really bad, I missed Jimmy Gathu's interview, the Citizen Breakfast. This was the hugest platform completely. Like this was the interview of interviews. Interview ilikuwa asubuhi. Bro niliamka kama 11. Angalia missed calls Jimmy Gathu 27. Goddamn, nimechoma. But unachoma, but sasa uko in the grips, unajua? You're in the grips of, you're in an invisible prison. That's why drug abuse is so painful, because you're out of control. Today you mess. You
and you're living alone?
I was living alone. Yes, I was living alone.
Okay.
So I had a crib. My first crib was Westie. Yes, I was living alone. But I'm always spending time with people. Niko kwa makeja I was saying, nini. But I was the life of the party, of course.
Kuna hizo vibes.
Na pia wende financier nini, wende bazeng. So ukiwa ni party every time. So I was living alone, but it got crazy. And then my friend Cobes, shout to TSK. So Cobes alikuwa naishi Kile, and then.
But bro, you didn't invest in this time. I find you got and a car is not an investment. It's just a necessary. Though a car is an asset, you can't be catching cabs all the time. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
It was necessary for your career.
Yes.
You get what I mean? You can't be gearing shuttles to go, even just for comfort. You can't be doing that. Aside that, like everything else was just.
Ni kupati. Oh, fine. I saved some money. Unafanya tu vitu, but you see, my head is now like I'm really caught up. I'm in the life now. I'm really in the lifestyle. Alafu every weekend or every other weekend unapata kado.
So
unaendelea tu kubehave ni kama ido inaendelea kukam. And I was super excited. So my spending was also on levels. Levels on levels on levels. And everybody's trying to teach you new things. Fame. What did I tell you? Fame?
Fame.
Fame ni levi, bro. On its own. So kuna pombe alafu sasa kuna fame. Norma. So you spend money that.
What do you mean everyone tried to teach you new things? Like what?
Like taking you places you've never been, where you buy a beer for 500 bob. You know, master zingine sasa za upper echelons.
Yes.
Za wase wakubwa. Na we si mse mkubwa. Do you see do? Kuna mse ni do yake maybe ana spend in a couple of days. This is the money you've made and you think it's all the money in the world because you're young and dumb with a pocket full of cash.
And you're not going home to your parents at this time?
I'm avoiding them because I don't want them to see the booze and how far I'm going with the booze, because I was going really far.
So you do know it's a problem?
Of course.
You can tell. It's not that you don't know that it's a problem.
Bro, I know I have to wake up, I have to drink in the morning. It's a problem. Ukikabila pombe for like half a day, unasikia uko jitari mbaya. It's a real problem. But it's an invisible prison. And you can afford to drink.
Okay.
So
now, what do you buy in a Vodo?
Vodo, maybe beers to start the day off, nice, soft, kidogo, get some food in, alafu tunaendelea na hard liquor.
And it's instant, it's continuous, it's not that it's stopping?
No, through the day unakunywa.
Until you black out?
Until when we stop for whatever reason. Maybe blackout or sleep, yeah. But booze is 24, always. Unless like there's a super important meeting, like tunaenda boardroom, yani lazima tukue wasafi, so you're itching, but you have a Vodo in the car.
Wow.
You have a booze. So sasa unaanza kukua mlevi serious. So like you have a whiskey flask. It has vodka. You have a bottle in the car. In the house uko na pombe. Uko na pombe, yani everywhere pombe. So it became crazy. It was very lonely.
Did you start getting endorsement deals?
I did a couple. What did we do? First endorsement deal we did was what? Which endorsements did we do? Damn.
You didn't touch Safcom?
Safcom Z. At that time, Z. No Safcom. I did Safcom shows after. I've done a lot of Safcom shows. A lot. And I enjoyed myself. Safcom is one of the best clients I've ever worked with.
But this is after?
This is a little bit after. At that time, yeah, we got a bunch of endorsements for some products. Pole too. This was normal. Like, you're the man of the moment, bro. Utakosaje madil. But see madils are long-term projects. No, nothing like that.
Wow. Okay.
Nothing like that. So you catch money here and there. The first endorsement that I really remember doing was Motorola. They had a phone that was coming out. They wanted to have our music embedded on the phone. For simu itoke iko na hizo mamziki. So this was revolutionary at the time because with the technology, the music has to come with the phone from the manufacturer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they wanted to use my music. Again, same problems of people saying DNA is troublesome. Na DNA nataka do yake. They're offering guys, man, you see, I don't think it's Motorola who made that offer. It's a local agency. So somebody calls you and tells you something crazy like, I want to pay $300. In fact, wacha niseme ukweli, $200. Sema zi siwezi. Sema, oh yeah, what can you take? What's the minimum? $500 is all we have. Sema, it's okay. Keep it. Sema, but your colleagues are taking this money. Nini. Why is this an issue with you? Why are you being difficult? Say, I'm not being difficult. I can't take this money. Let's not use my song. Mbona inakuwa vita? Tuache. Msana kusomea kwa simu. And a guy calls me from SA. Hey, boss, hey, nini. You know, you shouldn't say siwezi. If it's not a decent figure, tuache. So just on and on like that. Me fighting for my rights.
And did they get to finally pay you?
So they eventually then, instead of 200, then we added a zero at the end. It became 2,000. But I was very sad to find out my colleagues were taking pennies. Instead of taking, do ina make sense. Na sisi ndio tuko, na sisi ndio tuko na mabrand. Then I started to realize, kumbe in the industry ni image. Ni image. Wasa wako na ma-image, but wanachukua whatever is available. Instead of, what do I want or what's right for me? It's still early days in the industry. Nowadays, I see the deals guys are getting, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I can't even believe it.
Guys at least have learned to say no.
And what guys are being paid, it's really gone up. Entertainment imekuwa mature. So for our time, I think we made a lot of important decisions. We tried to push the envelope. I got to tour Tanzania courtesy of Clouds Media, Joseph Kusaga, Badman, shout to Joseph.
What?
Bro, I opened for Kofi around Tanzania, bro. Haujaiona kitu kama hiyo. The first show was late. The first show was in Mwanza. I went to Mwanza by road, bro. See, I didn't know yet. I didn't know. So kila kitu nafanya kienyeji, bro. Passport, hata sina passport. Unachuka kale temporary pass, get to the border, get arrested. Hey, boss.
Why?
Ulistampiwa exit to Kenya, kustampiwa entry to Tanzania. Blanda, umetwa ndani ya Land Rover, bro, Tanzania. Hey. Natoa simu mazee napigia msee, anambia, excuse me, nimeshikwa na polisi. Say, uko wapi kwani? Then the cop asked me, kwa naongea na nani? Sema naongea na Joseph Kusaga. Then the cop was like, I said, oh, okay, so this guy is a big deal the way he told me on the phone. Umse kumbe ni mkubwa. So then I get to the show. It's chaos. Like, sasa umerushwa basi imeniacha. Sasa ile do kidogo niko nayo. I don't even know about changing money. Everything I'm just learning hardcore on the way. So I take another bus. I get to Mwanza. I get to the hotel where I was supposed to go. I don't know anybody. Nimechukua tu taxi. Nimesema ile inaenda kimungu. When we get to the hotel, I'll find somebody to pay for this taxi. I'll just go to the reception. I look for a guy who looks like this Joseph Kusaga. So I get to the hotel. My bags are in the car. Naingia hoteli kwa reception. I'm just looking. I'm looking now wasanii hivi. So najua Kusaga lazima kwa mahali hapa. So I see this guy. Nasema this guy might be Joseph Kusaga. Na kwa, excuse me, are you Joseph Kusaga? Nasema no. Lakini mimi ndugu yake.
What?
Imagine, like I'm his older brother. I said, very good. Sasa come cheki. Please so to him say taxi kwanza. I get out of this car, hell I've passed through tuingie. So we are rushing for the show. Tumeingia show, I went like MC ana introduce kama tunaingia stadium. Hey, mko tayari kuona DNA kutoka Kenya nini? Niliingia stadium kama nimeingia stage to an ocean of people. 40,000 people.
What?
Brade. Unasema, from 111 to the world, baby. Let's go. Bro, Banjuka inadunda, unaona vile wase wamechizi mazu, unasema, I cannot believe this. For real. This is us. This is me. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people. Hapa mbele wamekodon, wamekea wase walemavu, wako na space yao. So guys are in wheelchairs, other guys are with crutches, wanarusha, hey, Banjuka too. Man, it was a movie.
What?
It was a movie, bro. Tanzania is just, it's out of this world. I could live in Tanzania. I love those people. They're just amazing. So hizo malap zikaanza, life ikaendelea na kuchange. Things with Stevo and with Mutas never really got better or worse. It just kind of faded, I would say.
So what did that mean? You stopped sending them their cards?
No. I never ever shortchanged anybody. One time, man, I'm going to sound like a terrible guy. So I told them I wanted to stop. So at this time, my drinking now is chaos, of course, like I've told you. So I'm in Kenya. I've moved out of Westina. I'm living with my friend Cobes in Kile.
Wait, hold on. Okay, go on.
And lifestyle sasa imeshika. Now we're on that lifestyle, bro. We're on this rockstar lifestyle for real. Like, I'll wake up in the morning on the couch. Watu wamelala huku. Huku ni bodies pon bodies pon bodies, bro. I go to my bedroom, bro. Ni bodies pon bodies, bro. Like, ni party 24/7, maze. And this just kept going. It never slowed down. And now I'm spinning out. You know, when you drink for a long time, it drains your brain. You start now getting depression. Kwa hivyo sasa mazee unashika kado na nini, but your life is a mess. I'm in Buka's house, Buka and Pierre, I'm here with Cobes, but I'm always running around. Sina peace, sina place ati kwangu, even my bedroom. Like naingia room na kuta watu wamejaa kwa room, hata sijui ni kina nani. Ama dem sijui hata walitoka wapi, ama walikuja saa ngapi. So this is now the lifestyle. It's fun for a second, but iko na emptiness. Unasikia wasanii wamejimada, unasema umse anajimaliza and he had everything. Hakuna kitu kama everything, bro. First is ukwe na peace, ukwe na kasanity fulani. So it got worse and worse and worse. Then one time I had a seizure in the house because of booze, because alcohol can give you seizures. So I think I drank too much. I fried my brain. I had a seizure. My friends had to rush me to the hospital. Tina as well.